What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre and I'm going to be doing my review for the 2014 movie Paranormal Activity, the Marked Ones. So, in this movie, a young man named Jesse and his friend Hector and his other friend Marisol, I think is her name, they are spending the summer hanging out and everything, and things start getting weird in their apartment complex. Everyone in their apartments thinks that their downstairs neighbor is a witch and everything, and one night she ends up being murdered, and they're trying to investigate it, and Jesse ends up getting this mark on his arm, and they're trying to figure out why he has the mark and stuff, and things get really crazy, and it kind of dips into the lore of the Paranormal Activity franchise and stuff, and as the movie progresses, Jesse starts losing his mind a little more as it goes on, and his friends are trying to figure out how to help him and everything. This is a really good movie in the franchise. It was the only one that I had never seen all the way through. I'd seen like the first 10-15 minutes of it, and then I didn't finish it because I think the DVD just didn't work, or I thought it didn't. It freezes up a few times, and I think it was actually part of the movie, like the camera in the movie is supposed to freeze up, but I didn't know that. Dummy me just thought it was the DVD not working and everything, but in the same spots that it froze up on the one I rented, it froze up on this one, so I think it's just part of the movie. But but I didn't finish it, and it was the only one in the franchise that I had never seen all the way through and everything. And part of it also was I was like, this is just going to be one of those spin-offs. It doesn't really need to be watched for the other movies and stuff, and this movie had a lot of connections to the other movies, and I thought that was really cool. They made it where it fits into this franchise and stuff. It wasn't just like a dumb spin-off like some franchises have spin-offs that don't really have anything to do with the other movies. And this one actually did. I like that about it, and I love the characters in here. This probably has the best characters in the entire franchise, especially the way that they're written, the friendship between Jesse, Hector, and Marisol. They're just really well written and everything, and you actually care about these characters and don't want to see the bad stuff that's going to happen to them happen, and I love that about it. And I love the dark ending and everything. This movie has a really dark ending and a good twist and everything. Like it's really weird. Like they go to the house that you see at the end of Paranormal Activity 4, where this coven of witches and stuff are at that are possessed by demons and everything, and they're trying to save Jesse from becoming fully possessed, and they get attacked and everything, and Hector ends up being the last one to survive, and he goes through this door trying to escape from Jesse, who'd finally become fully possessed. He goes into this store, and when he comes out, he somehow is teleported back to the end of the first Paranormal Activity movie, and we see Katie in the kitchen, and she sees Hector and starts screaming for Mika, and then Mika comes down the stairs and she kills him and everything. It's like kind of brings things a little bit full circle. And I know some people probably didn't like it for that, because didn't really want to see Katie killing Mika and stuff because sometimes less is more, but it doesn't really bother me. I liked it. I thought they did a really good job with that and everything. That was one of my big complaints when the first one came out, was that we didn't get to see Mika get killed and everything, and I think that was actually a pretty cool ending and stuff. It's probably going to change the way I view the first one anytime I watch it now, but I really enjoyed this one quite a bit, and the camera work is still has a lot of shaky cam and stuff that can be kind of annoying, but it's not near as bad as it is in some of the movies. I think the directing is a lot better in this one. It's directed by Christopher Landon, who has gone on to direct movies like Freaky and Happy Death Day, and I love those movies. I think he did a great job with this one. and it's a really entertaining movie, and probably the most underrated out of the franchise. I don't know anybody that really likes this one very much. I don't really know anybody that likes any of the movies really after the first 2 or 3 of them. Pretty much for this one and 6, I don't know very many people that like it. I don't remember 6 very well, except I know I felt like it wasn't a very good, satisfying ending to the franchise. I'm looking forward to seeing if my opinion's changed on that. But this is a pretty good movie. The cast are all pretty good in here. Most of them I didn't recognize, though. I know some of them have been in other stuff since this movie came out, but I don't really recognize them from anything. But I think they're all good, and like I said, the 3 main leads have really good chemistry together and stuff. Although I do wish that Marisol would have maybe had a little bit more to do in the story, but I still liked her. And this is a fun movie. Not one of the very best in the franchise, but still really great. Like I said, it's not one of the very best, but it is one of the best. It's probably in my top 2 or 3 movie. It's probably like number 3 after the first 2 movies in the franchise, because I can't say it's as good as those 2, but it's still really good, and everything. I'd say I'd give Paranormal Activities, the marked ones, an 8.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed it, and it's a huge step up from the previous 2 movies, which I thought were decent, but not super great. This one was definitely a much better movie and everything. So let me know in the comments what you think of Paranormal Activity, the marked ones. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody. And also, I'm sorry about the dog. He will not shut up because my brother's not home. And when he's not home, the dog likes to bark and everything. So I'm sorry about that in advance. Have a good day, everybody.